John was walking with his assistant, Sarah, on a chilly winter morning when an elderly woman at a small roadside stand called out, "Son, your shoelaces are untied. Be careful, you might trip." John glanced down and saw she was right. He bent down, tied his shoes, and smiled. "Thank you, ma'am. By the way, how much are your tomatoes?" The old woman replied warmly. "2 for $1. Everything here is just $1 each." Before John could say more, Sarah reminded him softly, "Sir, Mr. Anderson is here for the meeting. We need to hurry." John chuckled and turned back to the woman. "Mind if I taste one?" She wiped a tomato with her apron and handed it to him. Sarah quickly added, "John, you should wash it first." But John didn't wait. He took a big bite, smiled, and said, "Wow, that's fresh." The woman nodded proudly. "All of these are from my garden." John looked at her and said, "Selling such good produce for only $1? Don't you think that's too cheap?" The woman laughed lightly. "I never studied much. I just keep it simple. Everything for $1. If I lose a little, so be it." John thought for a moment and said, "Ma'am, how much for everything on this stand? I'll buy it all. And please don't think I'm taking advantage of you." The woman shook her head. "Oh no, I'm just thankful you're buying." John pulled out his wallet, handed her some cash, and said, "Here's $300. I'll come back later to pick everything up." The woman looked shocked. "Son, that's too much." But John smiled. "Please keep it. I'll return after my meeting." Later, after the meeting, Sarah said, "Sir, this morning you gave that old woman $300 for vegetables. We never went back to get them." John smiled and said, "Do you really think I paid for vegetables? She's out here in the cold working so hard. Meeting her was fate. If we can help, we should." That evening around 6 p.m., John was working in his office when Sarah called. "Sir, you need to come back quickly. That woman is still waiting for you." John rushed to the roadside stand, and there she was, shivering in the freezing cold. Seeing her, his heart ached. She slowly stood up and said, "Son, you finally came. I've been waiting all day." She explained that she had packed all the vegetables in separate bags and was waiting for him to return. John asked, "Ma'am, if we hadn't come today, would you have gone home? It's freezing out here." The woman shook her head. "No, once someone pays for something, it's theirs. You gave me the money, so these vegetables belong to you. I promised I'd wait, and I won't break my word. A person should always keep their promise." Friends, people like this, honest and true to their word, deserve our deepest respect.